Alright traders, so Bitcoin dominance is absolutely getting shattered, right? This one is breaking all the levels to the downside, but it's not Ethereum which is taking the dominance. It is not Binance coin which is taking that much dominance. It is Solana. So finally, yes, a lot of people have started realizing that maybe cheap DeFi is the key to success. I do believe, right? So yes, guys, a lot of people have started using Solana ecosystem as a whole, and this is the result of it. And also one more thing, in terms of the price action structure that we have been formulating for a very long time, you can see right here, guys, this was a pretty neat looking squeeze, which happened for about 4 months, is finally resolved to the upside. Now this is the BTC pair, guys. Essentially, this is the BTC pair, which is why you can see Solana against the USDT breaking the all-time highs, because Bitcoin is above $45,000 and Solana BTC is breaking out of this grind to the upside. Now let's take a look at the upside targets for that matter. So the first and the foremost target is one-on-one extension right here, which is just mad. So as soon as we establish a good looking support on these levels, essentially if we establish a price action on maybe a 12-hour daily time frame, opening and closing basis above this price point right here, we will teleport all the way towards 1.618, sitting in at 173,000 satoshis per Solana, right? Now that's going to be about a 30% move to the upside once we clear the previous all-time highs on the Solana BTC pair itself. But essentially, if the market stays like this, essentially if the Bitcoin dominance keeps on rolling to the downside and Solana keeps maintaining some key levels to the upside, we could be talking about 2.618 happening pretty soon for Solana itself, right? Now any targets beyond 2.618 is going to be a far-fetched opinion as of now. So we're going to be taking things step by step. What we want Solana guys BTC to do right here is establish a support right here at the one-on-one extension at the previous all-time high. Now essentially guys, we did wick above the previous sell side liquidity zone right here around 134,000 Satoshi levels, and we just pierced through it, right? Which means that we don't have any sell side liquidity happening onto these levels, and the clear indication that most likely we will not have any sell side liquidity onto these levels was a breakout of this range right here, essentially this entire reaccumulation zone, which simply resolved to the upside, expanded to the upside. Now let's take a look at the volatility indicator as well. This is starting to expand from zero, guys. Now what is this telling us? This posture is telling us that Solana's directional bias is going to be towards the upside, with volatility probably being out of hands. Essentially, this asset can be volatile by even 10-20% in a 24-hour cycle, but the directional bias will stay towards the upside, right? Now essentially that brings me on to a point that where are we going to manage our risk? Remember guys, this is against Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about against USD as well, but your risk management first and the foremost pass is going to be this entire zone right here, sitting in at 124,000 satoshis. And until we are holding this one on a 12-hour opening and closing basis, Solana is on a trend mode. It's simply on a trending mode, and most likely we keep on, let's say, we will keep getting reaccumulated onto these levels and push even higher down the line as the Bitcoin dominance keeps shrinking down. Okay, so with that said, let's take a look at Sol against USD real quick right here. That's going to be on FTX back again. Okay, so simply just piercing through the previous all-time high, just simply killing all the bearish bias and pushing the price action away to the upside. So essentially the textbook targets out of the squeeze were somewhere alongside these levels, the previous all-time highs, and you got in the extreme small time frames, I guess in the hourly time frame itself, you got a little reaccumulation phase happening on, I guess, 4-hour time frame itself, and you simply had another push to the upside, clearing the previous all-time highs. Now essentially I do feel that we have met our first target, which is going to be the 1.272 extension right here. Okay, we're still short of that. We're still kind of short of that, but yes, this is going to be our first target, sitting in at $67 per Solana and 1.618, guys. Now essentially refer to the analysis that I posted on Solana, I guess a couple of days ago, or maybe a week ago, I guess something like that, right? And I was talking about the fact that how once we resolve this entire squeeze to the upside, we could be looking at 2618 happening on the USD pair itself. That could push Solana all the way towards 3 digits, guys. Now remember, essentially this is the need right now. Why is Solana pumping as of now? Because there is awareness in the market. There is crazy amount of awareness in the crypto market about NFT space and DeFi space as well. And well, Ethereum's gas fees are averaging around maybe $500 to $600 for maybe NFT minting as well. That doesn't make sense to a lot of people, right? And whereas on the other hand, you literally have the same thing going on for you in some mere cents, guys. You can simply mint any NFT for that matter in less than $1 for that matter, guys. Way less than $1, to be honest with you, right? You can check that video out on Solana ecosystem where I talk about this entire ecosystem extensively, and I do talk about how to mint Solana as well on that video, so do check it out, guys. I'll be posting that little link somewhere upside, I do believe. But essentially our upside targets are going to be clear towards 1.618 until we are holding the previous all-time high levels, which is going to be your $56 levels. Right now, guys, this one has just expanded, and you know the deal. Whenever the price action expands, essentially whenever the price action just starts going to the upside, your ranges are going to be huge. They are going to be massive, humongous ranges. Right now, the 12-hour time frames risk management is going to be at $56 flat. Essentially, Solana closing 12-hour candles above $56, essentially your previous all-time high itself, is going to be completely fine, and most likely we keep on trending to the upside all the way towards 2.618 in the coming days and the week as well. But once we start taking this one to the downside, most likely we will retest these levels once again, guys. I mean, essentially this is a huge level of liquidity right here standing. This is a huge zone as well, to be honest with you, starting with 44, ending all the way towards $47 flat. We don't want to lose the previous all-time high, otherwise we'll just get back into this little squeezy reaccumulation zone and maybe attempt another move to the upside later down the line. Now, essentially above the all-time high, daily closing above this exact price point is good. We are in a trending motion. RSI super massive, ultra gigantically overbought right here at 88 reads, but essentially that does not mean that the asset won't just simply stop going to the upside, guys. Look, this particular price action can get reaccumulated alongside this level right here, and these RSI indicators, all the momentum oscillators, can have a little reset going on, and once the RSI cools off a little bit, coming back down all the way towards 60 reads, that could be essentially your buying point on Solana, right? And that is when we start maybe pushing to the upside once again, guys. You see the trend right here, this is simply to the upside. I mean, essentially we just got vertically accumulated on these levels for a very long time, and an expansion all the way towards the upside, guys. Now this sort of price action completely reminds completely reminds me of how Cardano is trending in the market in terms of the price action itself. So let's take a look at ADA USDT and what's up with Cardano's right here. So you can see, guys, this entire piece of price action is looking quite similar. You see this vertical accumulation going on this entire range for a very long time, and then as soon as you start expanding to the upside, well, you didn't take the previous all-time high, but yes, you are right at the deep retracement levels right here on these levels. And once you start trending above this price point right here, similar story as whatever Solana is doing could be replicated onto Cardano as well onto these levels. And if we just talk about the upside targets on ADA for that matter, now essentially that would start happening once we clear this entire zone to the upside. Right now, that could lead the price action all the way towards 1618 at $3.3 levels and 2618 at almost $5, right? Almost $5 on ADA could be coming up, guys, could be coming up. Okay, so for that matter, let's take a look at some, what should we take a look at? All right, Tron for that matter, TRON USD, Tron, because guys, this is also did I just simply type Tron? TRX USDT. So this one is also a cheap alternative, cheap DeFi alternative, right? But for some reason the Tron ecosystem kind of struggles to get that liquidity going on, guys. I don't know what's the nature behind that, but essentially this blockchain was supposed to be, I guess, mainstream when the entire Ethereum DeFi ecosystem was trending, right? But what happened essentially that Solana came in and took away all the dominance that maybe Tron ecosystem could have had. But well, unfortunately enough, it's not strengthful, guys. The price action as well is not that strengthful if you compare to the price action coming in at Solana as well. Although I do believe that we keep on trending to the upside in the macro picture, as this breakout level was held in terms of the bottom formulation alongside the rest of the crypto market, right? So until we are trending above the 21 exponential on the 3-day time frame itself, your risk management is going to be this one, guys. This is a huge range once again, I guess, right? To the downside, it's going to be 23%, but essentially until we are above this price point right here, sitting in at 0.07 USD per Tron, we are completely fine. And if we talk about the upside targets coming from this entire range to the upside, it's going to be 1618 at 0.26, 2618 at almost 40 cents per Tron. And this is all right, guys, this is also certainly under motion. This trend is certainly under motion, right? If you take a look at the 12-hour time frame itself, yes, this one is also trending under motion. And if we talk about the 12-hour risk management on this one right here, we can see that this level is quite quite important, to be honest with you. $0.083 per tron is going to be your risk management. So once we start trending below this one, most likely this trend to the upside gets under jeopardy, and we do need some, that would mean that we would need some consolidation onto these levels, and then we can eventually push the upside. But essentially, guys, with the rest of the market, I do feel that Tron will most likely take the previous all-time high and most likely trend above the 1618 and head all the way towards 2618 with the rest of the market itself, right? Okay, so with that said, let's take a look at Ethereum, guys, because I think this is going to be your, essentially Ethereum is your god market, right? The landlords, right? Let's see what's this compound fulcrum is still there. I mean, this representation which I was talking about is still there, and most of the patterns from this entire price action is still there. I guess I gotta get rid of these ones because I think they are completely irrelevant as of now. So is Ethereum at the 618 levels as of now or not? It's there. Okay, yes, so it's there, it's right there at the 618. So that is going to be your $3330 levels on Ethereum, and the price action looks fine, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, this looks like a reaccumulation happening alongside the exponential right here, and most likely it takes down this level. I think the price action will keep on pulling to the upside with posture looking like this, simply trending alongside the 21 exponential on the 12-hour time frame itself. You can talk about your risk management being here, right here, essentially $3100 levels, right? But you know the deal, guys, you know the deal. The massive zone of liquidity entering Ethereum market is at $3000. Essentially, if Ethereum is above $3000, most of the crypto assets are going to look completely fine, guys. Most of the crypto assets are going to be in a strong trending motion to the upside. Remember, I've been repeating this thing again and again in all the videos from previous week itself. Ethereum has done 100% move to the upside. Mid caps are going to do more than 200-300%, guys, and there are going to be your small penny stocks, penny coins, which are going to do I don't know, 10,000x or something like that. Maybe something like that could happen, because, guys, if we just talk about the entire crypto market history, these moves happen again and again on Ethereum, and whenever they do happen on Ethereum, the rest of the crypto market will show will show us what the rest of the crypto assets have got. And yes, we are looking at this entire structure on Ethereum being reflected on second tier altcoins as well. Well, to be honest with you, second tier shitcoins as well. And yes, they are completely under trending motion, guys. Now, essentially, if we start clearing the all-time high on Ethereum, holy smoking crap, essentially that would mean that we could be looking at crazy valuations on crypto assets once again, guys. Now, simple strategy to follow right here. If we keep on going, all right, we got to keep one thing in mind, that nobody knows where the bottom is at, nobody knows where the top is at, right? So essentially, just take a look at this entire zone right here. The $3000 on Ethereum level is going to be your key level. Until Ethereum is above this one, most of the altcoin market is going to be completely fine. And yes, this is a green flag, this is a green signal that most of the crypto markets, crypto assets are simply going to roll to the upside, maybe for the rest of the month, all the way until September itself, right? Because guess what, Ethereum has done 100% move finally to the upside, and it all started with Bitcoin putting in a bottom, a macro, kind of like a macro bottom at 30k. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin USDT real quick, and let's see what's happening right there as well. Because, guys, look, this one is completely fine, and when Bitcoin is completely fine, yes, most of the altcoins are simply going to take the leverage of the landlord being completely fine and drunk and simply going to the upside, and the rest of the altcoins are simply going to party, right? This is what's going on as of now. So, guys, I don't have much to talk about on Bitcoin, to be honest with you, but the $42,500 levels is the level of significance. Essentially, this is aligning completely fine with Ethereum being at $3,000 levels, right? Now, until Bitcoin is holding this level and until Ethereum is holding $3,000 levels to the upside, most of the crypto assets are going to look completely fine, and yes, they're simply going to trend to the upside. Now, this is something interesting as well. You see right here, Bitcoin's trend is simply going to the upside, simply rolling to the upside with all the exponentials aligning to the upside, completely fine. And the dominance is going to the downside. Holy crap, this is, well, this is called SOLszn, guys. This is SOLszn, to be honest with you. Okay, so do we have anything to talk about in this video? I guess BNB as well, real quick. All the DeFi alternatives to Ethereum. All the DeFi alternatives, guys. Okay, so BNB is putting in a real attempt to clear the $420 levels to the upside, guys. And I guess I talked about BNB yesterday itself. And essentially, once we start rolling above the $420 levels on a daily basis, essentially a 12-hour basis will be fine as well. But once we start doing that, Holy shit, most likely we do teleport all the way towards $520 levels without any hiccup, guys. This is going to be simple right to the upside. You saw what Solana did, essentially you saw what Ethereum did as well, and this one is kind of being a laggard in terms of the Fibonacci retracement levels, right? So guys, Ethereum is here, Bitcoin is here, BNB is down under. it's still not covered that distance, right? So we got a leeway for about a 25%, I guess, to the upside, 20% to the upside. This is a confirmed leeway, guys. I'm not all right now. This is not a financial advice. I will never tell you what to do with your money, but manage your risk below this price point right here on BNB itself, essentially below $400 flat. Until that, BNB is going to be starting its trend all the way towards 600 retracement, and most likely it pulls all the way towards the 786 as well down the line. Alright guys, with that said, I hope this video brought some value in your own technical analysis. Okay. I got to do one thing. So let's do that as well. Alright guys, so I'm using Chrome once again because apparently there's some issue with TradingView on Brave browser itself. So let's take a look at a comment from Gary Luzon, who was talking about this one particular crypto asset for a very long time, and I thought he was just simply kidding about it, and it was this right here. Coin. Now guys, I mean essentially, come on guys, I mean ultimate target. What the hell kind of name is this? Coin right here. So let's take a look at ARRR coin for Gary Luzon right here in this channel. Okay, ARRR USD. Yes, this is trading on KuCoin, I guess. Okay. Wow. This is shitcoin season once again, I do believe, right? This is 120% move to the upside. Yes, trend under motion, completely fine in terms of the price action structure right here. This is looking completely okay, to be honest with you. This is completely fine, right? So support right here at $4 flat, and once we start losing this one to the downside, we will test these levels and maybe these levels as well, until you are holding this entire structure to the upside alongside your 12-hour 21 exponential itself. Yes, you're going to be rolling all the way maybe towards. Alright, you know the deal right here. If we just consider this entire region to be most likely a reaccumulation phase on this coin, right? I don't even know how to call this one, but yeah, 1618 has been met, 2618 sitting at $5.5 levels, and once we start taking this one as well to the upside, guys, it's most likely going to be headed all the way towards 4.236, sitting in at $7.15 levels, right? Now, I don't know what this one does. I have no idea in terms of the fundamentals behind this crypto asset right here. But yeah, okay, coin for you. And guys, alright, so leave your request, leave your comments down in the description below. So I'll take a look at all of these crazy shit coins for you, and maybe base some technical hocus pocus for all of you guys, so that you can trade better in the market as well, right? Okay, so with that said, I'm finally going to be winding this video up right here, and I will catch all of you tomorrow. Bye for now.